Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote that song.
That's so funny.
Yeah, just for everyone out there, hi, hello. Welcome to Just the Tips. My name is Small Hands.
It's, most podcasts have something that goes on.
No, we are jumping.
We have something different every episode. Yeah.
A lot of podcasts will ease you in with a nice conversation or some context. No, not us. We are just diving,
ready, set, go.
Fucking face first in. And yes, I did write the theme song to that.
Liked it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Set the vibe.
Set the vibe.
Did you think we only maybe used it once every other time, or if we had a bunch of different ones, or we create?
Yeah. Ooh.
But you're not in it.
But
it's a special one we wrote for you, but we didn't include you in there at all.
With us today on Just the Tips, we have a guest that is worthy of her own intro. And you know what? Next time I see you, I'll write one for you, and that's a promise. I gave you my shirt already, and that was a promise
I have
too.
A shirt.
So,
last night you said you were giving her a shirt.
I did. Who is this guest? Who's this mystery
Hi,
guest?
welcome to a new episode of Just the Tips. Welcome, Kazumi.
Yay!
Yay! I still never know. It's so weird.
Hi, Kazumi.
When we have guests and I don't know, are we supposed to just introduce ourselves and have some banter and the guest just sits there quietly? Because I've done that on other podcasts and I'm like, am I supposed to pretend I'm here?
We're assuming
am I
they've
not
all
here?
Jerked off to me already.
Right.
Sure.
But
here on Just the Tips, we just like to do what the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Unhinged.
But I have sat at podcasts for a very long time, or a good 10 minutes where they do their intro.
Yeah, no.
And I'm just it's weird because you can see me just sitting there and
Well, not on this show.
Yeah.
On this
But
show,
here we're just hi, we're all here.
Yeah, we're here. We're here. You're in
I'm
it.
here. I'm ready
So,
to go.
Yeah.
so we
hi,
got
Kazumi.
we've got the Kazumi.
That's me.
That's
That's
you.
And we just all had sex.
Yeah. Well, we had sex, you and me, and then I had sex with all of you.
Yeah, we
guys
all
yesterday.
had sex yesterday,
So
and you guys had
me and
sex
Kazumi had
alone
sex
today.
an hour ago.
It was cool.
Yeah, literally.
It scattered my brain
yeah.
cells.
It's been a Kazumi few days.
It's been a small
because I
Joanna
saw you
Angel
at a
days.
party on whenever night it
that's
was.
right,
Was
you
it
guys went to the
Tuesday
party.
night or Monday
We
night?
had a Getty Images picture. That's how you know. It
That's
was a cool
true. That's how
party.
you.
Otherwise, it was just a party.
Yeah. And I wore the wrong outfit to that party.
You wore
I felt
the
really
right
dumb.
outfit.
No, because I thought it was a holiday party, so I wore like a holiday party outfit. It was all velvet, and it was kind of goth. I mean, most of my clothes are gothy anyway, but I went extra
You went
goth.
fancy goth.
I went fancy goth, thinking that was a good theme for a holiday party, and everyone was wearing streetwear.
It was a Andrew Richardson
Right
party.
I guess I didn't understand the assignment. It was very hip hop urban streetwear party, and I felt really
But you know
a
what?
goth grandma standing in the corner.
I love goth.
who was there
grandmas.
to drop off my son, who was DJing.
I think every New York party
I felt weird.
needs a hot
Sorry,
goth lady just chilling.
Just sitting in the
for
corner,
no reason.
and there was also nowhere to sit. There were no booths, there were no tables,
is
there was
new.
no bar.
That's how
so
you
I was just
party.
kind of,
Yeah.
I was just kind of standing there, and everybody's dancing to hip hop music, and I'm like,
What were you wearing, Kazumi?
I was dressed like a hooker. Yeah.
She was dressed like
Okay,
a-
let's see. Also,
But
that
that's
also
my-
works.
she was wearing
Default.
Pornhub because she was
Gotcha.
a Pornhub.
No, I saw the picture. It looked good.
It
Yeah.
was hookery. Yeah.
You guys look like a sexy gang.
Yeah,
a sexy New York girl gang.
A lot of cum has been spilled from all of us.
Oh yeah. I mean, and also it was, I was there, you were there, also Kira was there, Natasha was there,
Was Kira there?
Jesse Andrews was there. I saw
Kira
Kira
Noir?
was there. She
Kira-
must have come
Kira
later.
Noir was there.
Okay, so yeah.
I didn't see her.
That's a boatload of semen. Julia
is a-
Fox, that's an ocean.
right. It was multiple
lot of jizz.
generations. It was many
Yeah.
generations of whores, all the way
That's
from
very beautiful,
from 20
actually.
I
years
always
ago
feel
till today.
uncool at a party because I don't like loud places. It stresses me out. So
Okay.
the DJ goes brr, and then
But you are always throwing parties.
because I'm a hot
I
girl.
feel like all I see now that I don't live in LA, and I mean I moved away when you were kind of becoming
Parties create
a
sex.
thing. Yeah. Every time, I feel like all I ever see, like, oh, what's going on in Los Angeles now? It looks like Kazumi had a party and she had sex with like 75 people there. That's what I noticed.
That's hot.
Like,
That's
I'm
why
like, you know, it just seems like that's what's going on in LA right now.
That's what you're right. That's
Yeah.
exactly
okay.
what's
So you
so
don't
it-
like parties with music, only parties with sex.
Yeah, and that's quieter by a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
or the sounds are like cooler.
yeah, way cooler.
Interesting. We learned something about you.
No one was having sex at the party.
No.
But there was a lot of loud music.
Well, we all had a lot of sex to make up for it.
We had so much sex.
So we had holiday sex.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Let's start there. You all know who Kazumi is, and she's been on 10,000 podcasts, so let's not have her say the same stories
No.
that she's told a million times. So you don't have to talk about how you got in the industry and how you've
I don't
taken
have
over
to talk
the world.
about sounding. I don't have to talk
No.
about 50 guy
Is there-
gangbangs.
You know what? Actually, she explained
Okay.
to me what that was today.
I asked-
Sound? You don't know what
Okay.
sounding
On
is?
boundaries, we were going through boundaries,
so-
and he was like, "Everything is good." And I
Yeah,
was
like before we
except for
fucked,
anal.
we're going over our list, and I'm like, yeah, you know, my usual boundary is just no butt stuff, nothing anal.
And I was like, "Well, what about dick and the finger in the dick? What about that?"
She's like, so
You
it's
wanted
cool.
to put your nail in his dick?
I asked.
Well, she wanted to know if it was
But like,
an
did
option.
you? Okay, if he didn't specify that, would you have just done it? Is that like your
No,
go-to?
and I've gotten in
I-
trouble with this before.
I would never assume anyone would want to do
right.
something.
But I'm
so
saying like
extreme.
Let's see.
if like is that something you do a lot when you hook up with someone?
when things get intense enough, then I can get there.
You stick
Really?
a binky?
How many people have you? How many men have you sounded?
Just one, but I think like I was ready to make this a second one.
Okay.
Okay,
So
well-
it's not a common thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was ready.
And I actually that's very creative because I only know of sounding from like the super diehard BDSM world where they actually have like a sounding tool.
That's what I usually
the
do.
rod.
But I don't have
Yeah.
that with me today.
The rod.
Yeah, I'm not.
I've used one
yeah.
on someone with. And
I quit. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I have to admit, I got squeamish when I used it on someone once, and I was like, "Are you sure this is?"
You know,
I was trying to be like a badass dom, and I was like, I was like shaking for him, but he was super into it. But like,
they're
I
always
never,
so chill. They're like,
yeah.
I mean, if it's your thing, you know, God fucking bless you.
It was
but-
crazy. I'm uncomfortable
It
just
also just
thinking
goes
about
to
it, but-
show you should never say, I don't really have any boundaries. Like you do.
I'm gonna
you
sound
do.
you.
You they'll find something. I mean, thank you for checking me on that, Kazumi, because I also I did have one other time in a scene. It was a big scene where I did the same thing. You know,
you sounded at someone.
Well, no, but I said you can do whatever you want.
It's so weird that it's
I
called
don't have any boundaries, just nothing in my butt. And at some point in the scene, I'm not kidding, the girl, as she was riding me and having an orgasm with a closed fist, bam, punched me right in the fucking face, like punched me.
Oh, you're so lucky.
And I my dick went soft. I just started laughing, and I was like, you know, what was that? And she looked at me and she goes, well, you just said your only no was nothing in your butt. So what's up, bro? And I was like, you know what? You're right. My bad. Boundary number 2, please don't punch me in the face.
I was so almost gonna punch you in the face, but we didn't get there. Yeah, there wasn't like an essence to.
I feel
punch.
like if you punched me in the face, though, Kazumi, it would be kind of sensual. Like I would probably be into it.
No, I would.
No, I think she would
hurt.
fuck you up. I think she'd fuck you up.
How condescending.
Also, it could be hot.
You are underestimating the power.
No, I'm not doubting the power, but
I could kill you.
but it would still be hot.
I could tear you limb by limb.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have
What were
never
we
heard
talking
of. I've never heard of sounding with a nail.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that.
You could. It wouldn't go that far.
Don't get any ideas, Joanna.
I guess if you had a really long nail.
You're pinky.
all
You're
right.
pinky.
Pinky.
All right. What else?
But
Holiday
anyway,
sex. Holiday.
we can talk about
So speaking
our,
of
because there's
sounding.
actually some things I wanted to like work out so we can work them out on the air. So everybody who's listening, and this all came to fruition just a couple days ago. Me and because it was a holiday, and we did a Halloween porno. Me and Aaron, we did a Thanksgiving, the Halloween one. For those of you who didn't know, was Travis and we did a
Travis.
Travis.
And you
we
didn't
did a
know,
Travis
get
and
with it.
Courtney. Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
And then we did for Thanksgiving, we did like I was
Gobble,
a turkey.
gobble, gobble.
And I was like, what are we going to do for Christmas?
Did you get stuffed as the turkey?
She did.
I did.
She
I did. I was a turkey. I was a turkey and I got stuffed.
So it's Christmas time
and that
now.
was
We're
what
sitting
that was.
around.
It was really complicated. It was very complex. So I was like, what are we gonna do for Christmas? And I was not sure. I was like trying to think of ideas, and then you had texted me and said you were coming to town,
And I was horny.
and you were like, and you were horny,
were.
and I was like, okay, Kazumi's coming. Let's put Kazumi in a Christmas special. What should we do? And I had been seeing all these really funny parodies of Hallmark movies on TikTok, and I was like, let's make a parody of a Hallmark movie. Sorry for the voice.
But make it our way.
But make it our way.
For the people
A
that
porn-
wanted to jerk off to that specifically. They were like,
Yes.
Yes. Finally.
And I actually got to write a script, something I haven't done in a few years. What was the last script I wrote even? I don't know. It's been a few years.
been a minute.
It's been a few years. I had a lot of fun. I had pulled my directing shoes out of the closet and wiped the dust off.
You had a serious script. You took.
I had a serious
it was
script.
A fucking feature-length film.
Yeah.
true.
Well,
You
but
should
there-
post it. You should post
maybe
it somewhere.
post the script on the Apple Note. But
And
I think I had. Did you have a good time?
I had the best time.
You had the best time.
That's why I'm here today. If
That's
I had a bad time,
Yeah, you'd be like,
would
I
be
can't. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm
it's-
busy.
I have to go.
Have you ever had a threesome with a married couple in a bakery? Because that's what we did.
Okay, well, you said bakery, so no.
Have you ever had sex in a bakery of any kind?
No, not yet.
Well, we did.
Yeah,
I mean, because
yeah.
basically to
Why don't Kazumi
Yeah.
talk about? Why don't you talk about the movie?
Describe-
It's lame for the
For
the director to talk about the movie. It's cool for the
tell us from your
from your perspective. What was this day like?
Well, Joanna Angel is obviously a big time city girl, and I'm a small town city girl, and she is dating my stepbro. Right? That's like the gist.
No. Well, at first we weren't dating.
We're like
Well,
reunited.
We
Like-
reunited.
Reunited.
Yeah. Big city girl. I got I came home for Christmas and I ran into him.
Yeah,
That was before you got
she
there.
left me brokenhearted like 10 years ago,
Maybe 20.
and maybe 20, and then came back with tits and money.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like home for Christmas and I hate Christmas.
But while she was gone, me and you
and then
gotten
he
very
was like,
close.
"Oh, let's go back to that old bakery we used to go to."
Right, now we're telling the story.
Right. Okay. no.
Is that a line? Is that a line where you're like, you got new tits?
It is a line. Yeah, it's in the beginning.
That's
That
a
was
big
before you
city
came.
girl thing
Yeah,
to do.
he said, "You look really different," and I said, "Yeah, I got a lot of plastic surgery."
Wow.
And I said, big city things.
Those are big city things. And yeah, so I have an inappropriate relationship with my stepbro,
Right.
obviously.
As we
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
normally do.
And I'm visiting a small town,
And
so
I'm protecting the family cream pie secret. And she's curious what's in the recipe. And we show her.
yeah,
We do.
Yeah.
What was it? Slurp, slurp?
Yeah. That was the sound of our vaginas, Aaron.
Yeah. I'm very excited to
It was
put
a
it out.
It was a beautiful tale.
It's
It
gonna
was a
make
beautiful
sense.
story.
It's
Every
gonna
time
we
I-
shot a few different little things for it.
Every time I have sex on a thing that's not a bed, I'm like, this is it. This is the sex Olympics. I've trained hours. I've put my 10 plus hours of sexing to be
Oh,
on a
yeah.
bakery table.
For those of you civilians out there, you don't realize how much like uncomfortable shit porn stars have to fuck
Yeah,
on
I need
for your pleasure. Like, if you see for example, a threesome in a bakery where they're fucking on like the counter, there's no bed, there's no pillows, there's no even just you both down on your knees, like sucking my dick.
Hell yeah.
That's a hard ass tile floor, on
Yeah,
your knees,
yeah.
and like, this is real warrior shit.
This is real
here. Yeah.
athleticism.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what separates. It's called porn star.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like to earn your stripes as a
You have
porn
to
star,
fuck in the bakery.
You have to
You
fuck
have
in
to
a
fuck in
bakery.
the bakery.
You
And I did
can't-
that when I was 19.
Okay, you have to fuck at the very least, bare minimum. I mean, bakery is, I know, like not very common. You have to fuck on a desk. Like you are not a porn star.
There
until
should be
you've-
like a
you've
porn
fucked on a desk.
graduation,
Yes.
like first like very strange locations, like
Okay.
outside standing cowgirl.
Outside standing, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and then the second one is I don't know.
A desk.
Yeah.
I think it should
You
be
have to have either been a teacher, or a schoolgirl.
I think
one or the other.
it should be
You had to
more
have
like
been one?
karate rules where there's like a green belt, yellow belt, and like every like the more experience
It's like
you get.
7 hours of like not pooping while squirting.
Right.
Yes,
Like
yes.
if you can do an all oil anal DP scene in a cement warehouse in January, that's like black belt. Like you're like,
Yeah, that's-
like you are Jedi
I think,
master.
I think level 1 would be like you have to have sex with more than one
A
person
gangbang.
at a time.
Oh.
Right.
A
'cause that-
gangbang is not level 1.
Level 1 is
Kazumi.
It's like level 4. Like everyone does it. This guy, this lady, and everyone in the world gets gangbang.
That's like that's a really beautiful thing to say, but it's not true.
Everyone.
I really I appreciate the fantasy world that exists in your brain. I hate to. I don't want to like spoil.
Everyone
this for
deserves
you.
a gangbang.
Maybe when you're older, you'll learn that not everybody.
everyone
is gay.
does deserve.
Yeah, like a good one, like a sexy people gangbang. Unless it's a nightmare.
Well,
If it's
everyone
not.
deserves the gangbang they want.
Yeah.
The one they fantasize about.
Who is
yeah.
your dream gangbang? Like if it.
I mean, I've had all my
yeah.
dream gangbangs.
But like if you could like.
but I mean, like
assemble a
I guess they
new
were all like
Avengers.
porno dream
Yeah.
gangbangs, you know. But
Like,
look,
would you
gangbangs are very complicated.
Yeah.
You know, like
it's more of a vibe sesh.
It
than
is,
anything.
yeah. It's like the people in the gangbang need to connect with each other
and
more than
kiss.
they need to connect with you.
Like the
Like, they have to-
the
they-
rhythm
they
of
have
the
to get
men
along.
with the other men.
Yeah, they have to get into the dance.
is almost more important than the girl because the girl is sort of like the center like the light pole that
Yeah.
everyone's dancing around, and so the guys have to be able to vibe with each
Yeah.
other.
That's why I hate reverse gangbangs. I'm always like, oh god,
That's not, yeah.
Oh,
Look,
man.
reverse gangbang sounds cool, but it's
it's an overwhelming juggle.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's also a lot of work being the only guy.
What?
Oh, poor you.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
a lot of times
Oh
in the
my
reverse
God.
gangbang, all you have to do is sit there, and every girl just like takes turns and
You're
rides.
like
That's
the
not
pogo
how I-
stick penis.
I don't. That's not how I
Wow.
perform. I'm more like, oh, okay, now I want to like. Do,
Yeah, but that's
I want to
not-
service everybody at once. I want to.
But thank you, for your service.
Thank you for thinking.
What you think if you saw a
No,
call
look,
sheet and
look.
it was you and 5 girls,
No,
you'd
I'd
be
be
like,
stoked.
"Oh wow, this is a really rough day
No,
for me."
I didn't say rough. It's just Jesus Christ. It's a fucking fantastic day. First of all, I've done a few
Yeah.
of these. What I'm saying though is, as the only guy now in it with the only penis, I have to kind of like. I can't just like fuck one person because that doesn't make sense. If there's, like I have to be mindful of like.
But technically, they're all just supposed to be fucking you. But I
Yeah.
get it. You want everybody to feel
You need to
special.
shove your
but
feet
that's
in
what
our
the
pussy.
girl has. Yeah.
I'm a gentleman. I want to try to get to everybody.
Yeah, thank you. That's why I'm a great gentlewoman. That's how I feel like.
But you haven't done anal, or like on camera. I don't-
not like pro
Okay.
anal.
Okay, so you've done gangbangs without anal.
What's
which
not pro
I-
anal?
Just like human anal. Wait,
Like, what? As opposed to alien anal? Like, what do we? what?
I meant anal with people. I'm so sorry.
Wait, you meant
mean like-
anal with people?
Like
You
for
meant
fun,
like
not-
without a toy?
Like with civilians. I'm
Right,
so
right,
sorry.
right,
That
right.
came out insane.
Yeah, I
Have you had anal sex?
she's
with
like,
an-
I've only had anal sex with aliens,
Yeah.
not humans.
Tell me
yet.
what it's like to have anal sex
Yeah,
with an
right.
alien. So you haven't had sex with anal sex with a human, only an alien.
No, shut up. I've had anal sex with human people,
But not on camera.
that aren't for cameras.
Right, okay.
Because I be eating. I'm hungry and I can't prep and I'm nervous. It's
Right,
like
right.
I'm scared.
No, that's a very real
Yeah.
factor in all of this.
Like, what if I poop? Then it would be my 13th reason why. Like, that would be it.
And you might. You
Yeah.
might. There's always a risk.
Yeah.
There's always a risk.
Well, we all die.
And we all
no, but you don't.
we all poop too.
Yeah, you don't die after that happens. I mean, a part of you dies. I will admit that. A small part of you
Yeah.
dies, and you're
mean,
kind of never
you've-
the same person.
You've pooped occasionally on a few dicks.
Stop it.
No,
But
no,
I
never.
mean-
It's life.
Yeah.
It's life.
Oh, I've been shit on many
know.
times by many people.
Well, look,
it's not a big deal.
I
It's-
NBD.
learned
yeah.
the hard way, so I was able to share knowledge with a lot of other
You
people.
need to write a book.
So they
You need to create
so
a
it doesn't happen
Patreon.
to anyone else.
Joanna has a very pretty solid like anal recipe, like the diet. She knows what to eat, when to eat.
But I don't starve myself.
No,
I'm a
you
bad
don't.
eater though. Like I love like fried chicken after.
You cannot eat fried chicken.
If Joanna
But
will
there's
give
got
you
to
the
be something
24-hour
else
anal
you
diet.
enjoy
yeah.
eating.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy eating anything other than fried chicken or just fried chicken?
Yeah, like some.
What
things.
about a grilled chicken?
Oh, okay, yeah, this might be hard.
But I remember, you know,
What if you eat the fried chicken after anal?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
I was telling him my
We'll just have it dangling in the
Yeah.
other side, just
Thinking
like
about
you know,
it.
like you could think about it.
yeah, you were telling me all about your post.
My post gangbang meal is fried chicken.
Yeah.
So I guess the same would be for anal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, I'd always your post anal meal. It's like the most exciting
It's
thing
so decadent.
ever.
We had a decadent post-sex meal last night.
We did.
too.
We had
Oh, it
such
was so
a great
good.
post.
What was the spot we were at?
We went to Red Hook Tavern.
Yeah, shout out to Red Hook Tavern.
Slurp alert.
Slurp alert, man. One of the best French onion soups ever.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
so good.
really good.
Oh, that was
top
so
10
good.
burger for sure.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
I don't know what to call the Christmas movie because here's the thing: I want to call it Christmas cream pie. So I don't. I mean,
Are we
I wonder.
allowed to,
I think
to
that's
write
going
that
to
on
be too much.
Instagram?
Here's the thing: the challenge with doing these things in
be
this
like
in this modern era. I used to make porn that was meant to go nowhere except for a pornographic website.
Yeah. Now
And
it's for
maybe
TikTok.
Right. You would take a photo or something and you'd put it on Instagram. But you would, you didn't, it was very secondary and not
Yeah.
very important. You weren't thinking about
What's-
those things. And I was even in porn before Instagram. So now it's like we're in this new era where like the entire plot is going on TikTok.
The
and-
whole intro.
And the whole intro, everything up to the sex. And it's a
Imagine that.
very
And
delicate.
it's very safe for work intro.
Well,
So
it's
safe for
delicate.
work.
It's delicate, so
No,
we're pushing it a little bit, but
Joanna was like so strict on the shoot. Kazumi kept trying to get slutty,
I was
and she'd be
shy.
smacking her hand, be like, "'Cause not now. This is the TikTok part of this." Like,
I'm not horny. I'm just drawn that way. That's just like
I
my
know.
look.
Well, I had this issue when me
was
and
really
Kazumi when we shot together the first time, and I think it was the first time we
And it was
met,
a very
I think.
oily mouth
Yes.
to butt.
Oh yeah,
time.
I was the first mouth from I was the first what?
Ass to mouth.
Yes, it went from my ass to her mouth.
Oh,
Yay.
fun! Yeah.
I was thinking I had wanted to save it for a special, beautiful moment where I'm in love with someone.
But you're in love with me.
yeah.
yes.
So
And
it's totally
that's
fine.
what happened. I realized like if it has to be anyone, it has to be Joanna Angel. That's like the butt lady.
It's true.
I'm glad.
It's like the queen of butts.
You
So I did
You
anal.
got to taste a legend.
She got she was underneath
off Scott
me.
Nail's dick.
No, it
No,
was
Or
Mick
no?
Blue.
Oh, Mick Blue. Sorry.
But we love you, Scott. I'm fucking Scott Nails.
I love Scott
Yeah.
Nails.
Shout out
Nice
to
dick.
Scott Nails and Mick Blue.
Yeah.
Slurp.
Two OGs in the
Alert.
game. Yeah.
But yeah, Mick Blue was fucking my butt, and she was underneath me, and she was
Oh,
like,
that's
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And it was super oily, and I squirted all over her. I think you squirted like a teeny.
I
tiny
had a
bit.
little tiny. I don't have to project that at like other girls have.
Well,
I'm a
I think
loser.
at the time your name on Twitter, I didn't know very much about you.
I lied.
But your name on Twitter was literally Kazumi Squirts. So I came ready for battle. I was like, okay, her name is Kazumi Squirts.
I can with the right
can't show
skill
up.
set.
Yeah, and I actually remember at that time I had not even shot any content with anyone for a while because I had like a bank of content, and it was like my first trip back to LA in over 6 months. And I was like, all right, I gotta wipe the dust off me, and I gotta come in. I can't be like the grandma there. I gotta like
You're the
really
old
show
guard.
everyone.
You can't
Yeah.
be the dusty dry
I was
grandma
like,
who can't
right.
who can't
So I was-
crank out a few drops.
Exactly. So I was like hydrating all day.
I need to learn
I
how
was
to
like,
squirt.
I'm coming ready to squirt, and then you were like, oh, I don't really know how to squirt, and I was like, your name is Kazumi Squirts, but I was like, that's okay. I'm going to squirt all over you, and you were so covered in squirt, and then you even squirted a little bit.
And I didn't shower. I went home in my
You
Uber,
did.
and
I
I
remember.
smelled super good.
And I was like, "Are you sure you don't want to use the shower?"
I was like,
"You
no.
can use the shower,
I
it's
I
fine."
had a whole day after that, just covered in drenched
Just
in
walking
squirt.
around in my
That's super
squirt.
hot.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to
What
like
did it-
with the essence.
I like smells. Yeah, no.
What did
Yeah.
it taste like?
like asparagus.
I kind of
Asparagus?
No, it tasted good. I liked it.
You couldn't like come up with like a
No, but I love it. I love asparagus.
That's not what there's no way. You must be confusing me with someone else's squirt because my squirt does not taste like asparagus.
That may have been
Wait,
someone
wait.
else.
What does my jizz taste?
Your jizz
like?
tasted good. It
Yeah?
tasted like neutral. Like a good.
Well, you also just said asparagus.
Oh
is
no,
good.
asparagus is also good.
My squirt does not taste like asparagus because there was one video.
No, it
where
tastes
I
like
did
fucking
have to
Pedialyte,
squirt
'cause
into a champagne glass and drink it.
No, that one yesterday, that was tasty. I enjoyed that.
Oh, okay, good.
I am.
You must be
loving-
confusing. I mean, for
loving this,
dinner
yeah.
we ate asparagus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Delicious,
Oh
tasty.
my god.
But like,
I
okay, but back to the Christmas special.
Yes,
So I
okay,
wanted to
okay.
call it Christmas cream pie because
But we
this is
can't
about
say
a
that.
bakery that's about to go out of business, and the specialty at the bakery is cream pies.
It's created by
If we
threesomes.
call it Christmas cream pie, I think that's going to make it not. That's going to be too much for Instagram.
How
So we need like a
about
vague name.
Christmas internal miracle.
Oh my okay,
There's
Brian,
like 12 days.
Look
So
up-
disgusting.
look up names of Hallmark Christmas movies. What's like a bunch of names, and then
12
maybe we can start
12
from that.
drops of
of
Christmas.
Sodom.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sodom and Gomorrah Christmas.
No, that sounds like
All anal.
It sounds evil.
yeah, no, that's,
Holiday
that's not,
anal.
That's not the vibe we're going for. I mean, I thought of just like family Christmas is like
No,
fun,
that's
but
like
too-
stranger.
It's what?
It's stranger. It's like even weirder to be like family Christmas.
It is pretty
Now
weird.
we're
You're
on
right.
perverse family
Now it's too
time.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the names. Maybe something with lemon in it.
Holiday party pies.
A lemon.
It could be okay. So we're gonna look up a bunch of names, and then we can come up with a name.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a
Yes.
Christmas movie, but that's not a Hallmark movie.
How about die with
Am I
you?
the only one here that watches?
How about
Hallmark
Dick
movies? Have you ever watched?
Dick Hard,
There's Home Alone.
the Lemon Thief
Home Alone's
sequel.
not a Hallmark.
There's
movie.
Polar Express.
I mean,
well,
So we have flipping
Bad
for Christmas.
that's it.
a merry,
merry-
Okay, so it
A
could
merry
be
Scottish
a very lemon
Christmas.
Christmas.
I was gonna say that a merry lemon Christmas. Let's see.
Wait, but
checking
don't
it
we
twice.
need to
Okay.
reference pies? Or
We
is
don't
that
know. I think maybe on the like poster thing you could show like Christmas cream pie, like maybe in the
Yeah, so
background,
they
or
know
like
that
show a
pies
pie.
happen.
They will hear, the pies.
They'll get the
That's
gist.
like an Easter. Okay, Christmas by design. Under the Christmas sky.
Haul out
What's
the
the name
hol-
of Flesh Mechanics Christmas one?
Oh, what? Yeah, another guest of ours from several episodes ago, Flesh Mechanic. He was in a Hallmark. We should watch it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's like he did it before porn.
That's so
right?
horny of him, honestly.
Shout,
go
shout
slower.
out to Flesh.
Okay,
Mechanic.
so it seems like we should have
A lemon romance.
gingerbread or like Mary
Cranberry
or Holly.
Christmas. What is wrong with lemon Christmas?
God, there's so many. I want to watch all. I love Hallmark movies.
I don't think I've watched one.
we
Okay,
wa-
so
hold on,
it needs to.
we watched one the other night.
Oh, it was so bad. It wasn't even like good bad. It was bad.
Yo,
bad.
it was about like a old hot rich dude from like the 1800s,
Right. Oh,
wow.
And he time traveled.
He disappears mysteriously, and then he wakes up in 2023, and his house is just like a museum, and they're giving tours in it. And, and he's like from the 1800s, though. And,
He's like, what the
and then
heck?
he starts giving tours of
was
his own
so
house.
bad.
Like
I don't
Wait,
like.
I like that. I love
it was.
Bring
don't
back
like-
silly movies. We
I don't
need those.
like time travel in my Hallmark movies. Okay.
Oh,
It's
you like it to be based in
I want it to be
realism.
based now. I want to know that it's happening somewhere.
I wanna- I wanna escape.
That's the thing. Hallmark movies you're supposed to feel like they're happening.
I want to leave the drudgery of this world behind for an hour and escape in,
Can't
in
blame you.
time. Yeah.
That's-
Okay, wait. So,
Anyway, back on track.
Okay, so some of those names. So maybe if we use Mary, well, can you pull those back up?
I mean, there's only so many names. You
Okay,
can
so
use for, like,
Mary
holiday shit.
or Holiday. Oh, okay,
North
go back
Pole.
up. No, that's a
come on.
terrible name.
North Pole actually does sound like a porn.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
does.
All
No,
of
but
these
that's not a good-
actually
Yeah.
sound
What was
like
it?
porn.
Okay, the like
Christmas under wraps sounds like porn.
Yeah,
they all
the-
kind of
the
sound
sweetest
porn.
Christmas- yeah,
the Christmas
porn.
train.
Oh my
Come
god,
on.
that's
The
hilarious.
Christmas train,
Wait,
total
what,
porn.
what are
These
like,
are all porn.
What are other names for threesomes?
Menage a trois.
Yeah.
No, that's
like-
not what.
Oh, a Christmas connection. That's really funny. Go back up. Or
Yeah.
meet the something.
Meet the hands.
Meet the Angels.
All right, Christmas at something.
Kazumi's Christmas Miracle.
That's
I know. We
KKK.
really could just call
You know,
it that.
That's kind of
Yeah.
catchy.
Yeah.
We're,
Kazumi's Christmas Miracle.
What should we do that?
Yeah. No,
Kazumi's-
no. That makes me like the leader of the band. That scares me.
No, you're the
I'm
you're,
afraid.
you're the rock
you think
star.
you think you're the special guest?
Coming home for Christmas.
That's horny.
Coming up.
And your stepbrothers.
Come on,
Like,
All of these
guys.
are porns, and you
Yeah.
can't convince me otherwise.
Wow.
I think the Kazumi Christmas special is good, but that
No.
okay. What was it? A merry something? What did you say at first? A merry.
A Merry Christmas,
Like lemon?
A Merry Lemon Christmas. Lemon sounds like a weird sex act. Like you rosebud.
like how about something
me.
like
Well, you
like what about like jingle? Like if there is there like another like jingle for lemons or like something with lemons, like
Jingle
Mary,
D's lemons.
Mary,
jingle?
hail, you know.
Hail
I feel like you need to take like a
Where are we
like
going?
a Christmas phrase, and
We
then
just said
and
like
put-
all of them.
Yeah, deck
Okay.
the
What
halls.
else are
Deck
there?
the
Yeah.
halls.
Deck the
Oh,
halls.
deck.
My brain is too addled with
All right.
porn and gooning and masturbating.
It's
so
true.
I'm useless, really. I can't be not on the
Kazumi's
nose.
Christmas special is pretty
Or,
cute.
I like Kazumi's Christmas Miracle.
Okay.
Like I gave birth.
Well, and like that also like I don't know who cares. It's a fucking porn. It doesn't have to make sense. It just sounds good.
It could just be a silly, goofy time.
Or like
You said one at first, and then I forgot it.
It's vanished. Everything is.
What
in
did
the
we
ether.
say, Brian? Something with lemons.
Joanna and Kazumi Save Christmas.
Did we save Christmas?
Who
We didn't
cares?
say-
I think you said a very lemon Christmas.
A very lemon Christmas.
Yeah.
That's weird. A very something Christmas.
I like one
though.
of your guys' names in it, or both of your names in it. Like Harold and Kumar, take Christmas. Joanna and Kazumi.
Well, what about Aaron? What happened to
And then
him?
it could
Yo,
be Joanna Angel and
they'll
Swan.
see my
But then
dick.
what
They'll
if
know I'm in there.
Yeah.
a very
Call
a
it the
very-
naughty list.
No. Ew. Boo. Tomato.
I'll take that.
a very I
Very
don't know.
horny Christmas.
No.
Yeah. But when you guys watch it, you guys are gonna jerk off.
Deck my
for
balls.
Sure. They'll jerk off.
They are gonna jerk off.
They'll-
Either way, we're
No matter
masturbating.
what.
Either way, you get to see. It was a really hot threesome.
It was very
In
cute.
addition to this beautiful story we've laid out for you, we had some hot sex.
That was the first time I had sex with Aaron. That was cool.
It's true.
It was
Yeah.
when he slid it in for the first time. That was the first
You seemed
time.
really excited.
No. Wait, you wouldn't. Before I slid it in, because I was coming in from behind. You were like, "Wait, let me see your
I
dick."
needed to peep,
because
'cause
you hadn't ever
How
seen it.
slutty of me to have someone fuck me without me even seeing their penis.
No, and it
that's
was
crazy.
It was cute because you turned around, you grabbed it with your hand, and you were like, "Woo!" and you gave like a giggle, and I was like, "Okay, we're good."
yeah.
Yeah.
You would know if I wasn't pleased with what I saw.
Well, also we had sex today, so I figured if yesterday was bad, you would not have invited me to
I
fuck
would
you
have been
today.
like, I'm not busy.
Yeah.
I'm not free.
No.
I'm not available.
You were excited.
Yeah, it was great.
You liked it. Yeah, we had sex in
How
the bakery.
how-
and it was a cream pie.
Yeah, so it all
You cream
kind of-
pied
ate
me.
it.
Holiday-
It was a cream pie inside of me, and then you ate it out of me.
That was my first time eating a cream pie.
Okay,
Look, so
look
many
at that.
firsts with me.
I asked my boyfriend. I texted him. I was like, "Can I know, but can I eat it?" And he was like, he sent me the thumbs up emoji.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
sweet.
he was like-
see, look at that communication.
he looked it up to make sure. He's like, "Can you get pregnant?"
He was like, "You can." Yeah, it seems like you could do that.
Oh, tell
Well,
your
that was
man.
very romantic. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Do we
Bakery, cream pies.
So make sure every one of you obviously you're all subscribed to all three of our OnlyFans. Because of course you are. But be on the lookout. We're gonna drop this pretty soon, right?
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah.
We got to work on. we
Yeah,
got to
so-
edit it like right now.
Yeah. So
by the time they hear this episode, they'll probably see some of it,
Yep,
and we'll have a name.
So,
by
so we
then.
have the 20 working titles, but you get it. It's hot.
Christmas
You see the
Kazumi's Christmas Miracle.
It's my favorite
Really does
one.
sound cute.
It's my favorite one.
It sounds like I got pregnant and then I had a
I know.
bakery
There's
baby.
really no like you. know.
What's the miracle?
I know. I wish we
the
could.
miracle is that you didn't get
I
pregnant.
really wish we could put.
Another year me and slutty and
I know, right? I really wish we could put cream pie in the title.
I
but,
know.
You know.
I love cream pies. He came. Well, he was supposed to come on my face. Fail, but he came.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Where
but
did you come?
he
Why?
came
How
Well,
did you fail at that?
on my body? So I like scooped it up and then I slathered it on my face.
I
you
was-
face washed it.
Yeah.
Like
I basically
It's hard.
I was
to do
having
it from
so much
missionary.
fun fucking you that I kind of like pulled out a little too late, and I couldn't walk up to your face in time.
Yeah. That backflip.
You know, I was like,
moment
"Oh
is
shit, yeah,
hard.
we're finishing." So, and then it was just, it kind of covered you. It was like a nice, like, I kind of
You
like,
scooped it up and you
Yeah.
exfoliated your face.
Yeah. Which,
with the
as you can
jizz?
see, I have amazing
Yeah.
skin.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
give
I still
yourself
kind of smell
a
like
literal facial, like a different kind of facial.
But it gives me that like lifetime like little.
it's a glow.
smell right
it's
now.
a glow. Yeah. No, I smell like your pussy because I showered real quick, but only like from the neck down.
Did you shower?
Yes, I did. This
That
time.
means she likes me more because she didn't
It's
shower after I
true.
squirted
That's
on her.
true.
And she
True.
said she kept it on her for a day, even though it smelled
know
like
what?
asparagus.
And I loved it. I was hungry. I
You
don't
know what
care.
though?
And asparagus is good for
It
you.
is.
I think I still came out a winner because how many men can say they've had sex with Kazumi twice in 24 hours, basically?
A lot, but
And with one of them with their wife.
oh
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, that's more specific.
Like,
yeah.
I think respectfully, I'm a real winner.
Yeah, you are the true
today.
winner.
Yeah,
You are the
and
real
I
winner.
and I thank you both for being a part of my life.
I will jerk off or I will rub my pussy and fist my pussy to our scene.
I
Both
hope
our
so.
scenes.
I hope
Aw.
so.
I did it to our oil scene. That was,
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was so insane and we were so sticky.
We were very sticky. It was a messy, sticky scene.
Like I couldn't
So-
open my eyes sticky.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no,
that's
we
fun.
made sure.
That's hot.
We drenched her in squirt.
Do you
and
fist
oil.
yourself when you masturbate for real?
I have yet to fist myself, but
Okay.
it's like I'm feeling like
It's, I mean, how would
Because
you...
you're talking nasty. You're talking.
I've been
nasty.
with humongous dicks, but something about the hand.
It's different.
It's a whole
different.
thing. I've fisted
It's-
many people.
It
It's a whole
feels like
thing.
now I'm like your hand puppet moment, and I feel like I'm emotionally
Have
ready.
you been fisted?
I've fisted.
You
but
have.
but I have not fisted myself yet.
Gotcha.
I don't think my arms can reach.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
I was
weird
gonna say you
angle.
could
Yeah.
probably fist your butthole if you got to that
I
point.
haven't had friends offer. So
I've had a fist
Maybe
in my
the next
butthole.
time we work together, if you want to.
It does feel really crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it feels evil.
It feels crazy to fist someone too. You're like,
Oh no,
"Whoa."
it's
yeah.
wild.
Yeah, I've had a fist in my butthole.
Brian, have you ever fisted or been fisted?
obviously.
No, sir.
No to both from Brian. Okay.
That is a no.
Brian has very large hands.
Yeah, that hurt, yeah.
See, I have such small hands that whenever someone
Yeah.
wants to get fisted,
Yeah, they're always like, Aaron!
they're like, bring Aaron in.
Aaron.
You're the perfect guy to pull like my period sponge out my vagina.
Yeah,
after a
I've done that a
gangbang.
lot too. Yeah,
Yeah. You have like the dexterity.
I can get up in it. Yeah,
Oh,
like
very nice.
yeah. Whenever a girl on set has a period sponge, and like after we film, it's
always-
almost always like, oh,
Small
can,
hands,
Aaron,
yeah.
can you get them little hands in there and get this out for me?
It's always in the
Darling.
ether. You have to go grab it and fish for it.
For
No,
those
and
of you who
it's-
don't know, girls put
yeah.
sponges inside of them.
A porno trick is
When they have their period.
You put a, and we're not, I guess, we're not like medical professionals or anything.
No,
so
it's actually really not good for
we're
you.
not endorsing
really?
this, but
Well, if you forget about it,
porn-
you need
yeah.
to take it out right away.
Don't ever leave anything in your
yes,
vagina.
yes. So
Yeah.
now that we're talking about it, let's tell you how to.
It also
do it in the
doesn't
best way.
feel that good for the.
So
like-
basically, if you're gonna film a porn and you're in your period and you don't want blood to show, a common porn trick
Well,
girls will no.
as we've learned, if anybody wants to listen to the Repenetrator episode, it's not even about wanting blood to show. You cannot have blood.
You're,
show.
you're not allowed to
You
show.
absolutely
Against
can't, and
terms of
it's
services.
actually not right that even period blood. Like people have sex on their period,
Right.
but whatever. You cannot have like, and I know from owning a company, if there's any blood, you have to cut it
It's
out.
over.
You
Thank you.
cannot put it in there.
Thank you, obscenity
So-
laws.
Yeah,
for,
so it's not an option.
for making us do this.
Yeah.
So sometimes girls will put like a makeup wedge, like the triangle.
Or
Yeah.
I like the circle one.
The
better.
circle wedges?
pinchy one.
Okay.
the sea sponge.
Yeah.
You use those. I've seen girls use them all the time. I tried once. I was like,
And
oh,
basically, what
this
it'll
one,
do
but-
is it'll allow you to have sex for a little while
Yeah.
without it.
I mean, it's not-
without the blood coming
It's like a
out.
tampon
Yeah.
without a string on
I
it,
have
really.
some-
But do not leave it.
You
in.
cannot if you leave it in, and it sometimes it does get a little stuck up there,
Yeah,
and
so-
you gotta like,
yeah,
You gotta like poop, give birth
yeah.
to it.
Yeah,
and
so-
if you forget to take it out, you will get a terrible
A bad thing
infection.
happens.
Take it out
Yeah.
immediately.
So I
after
wouldn't
sex.
recommend anyone to use it. Just fucking if you're not on camera,
if
just
you're not
be on your period.
yeah.
Who cares?
No, blood is hot.
Nobody is worth it in your life to not bleed on. Just fucking bleed on.
I'll bleed on anyone.
I'm into you
anyone
can
in the
bleed on
world.
me.
No,
Yeah.
just kidding. Not everyone in the world.
I'm into it. I think it's hot.
Anyone you're having sex with.
yeah. Once we're there, it's kind of
Once we're there, yeah. I would never. Yeah. I would have just like a more of a. I hated using a sponge. I really tried to avoid it. I would actually trick for me. Because it would make make me dry. I would soak the sponge in like lube.
Oh,
so I
whoa,
would. So
really?
that's a trick to do. Like put a bunch of lube on the sponge and then stick it up there because
That's
sometimes
good
it
to
can make
know.
you like very dry.
I
That'll
use
keep it.
a cold water douche too. Like I'll put the
I
douche
was
in the
gonna say
fridge.
a cold
That's
water.
a little
douche.
easier.
I mean, that's like if you're on a light period day, but
Yeah.
I swear, I remember once I was on like a heavier period day, and it was actually a day of a gangbang, and I was like, this is not fair. Like, why did
I
it come
hate
today?
period gangbangs. The worst.
And I was like, no, I'm not
It's like your
using
body
a sponge.
knows.
I'm not
body's-
using a sponge today. It's just like, there's just something about it. Like, like you don't want to have like,
That's a
you know
lot
what I
going
mean.
on with the
I was like, I don't
no,
want a sponge.
it's so far up
I don't.
there.
Yeah, and I'm like, I don't want to use a sponge today. And I put like an ice cold douche. It was freezing.
Ooh.
And I'm not joking. I yelled at it. I was like, go away. Not
Wait,
today.
Like a plant?
At my period.
You yelled at your
Yes,
pussy.
I did. I yelled at my pussy, and I was like, "Not today. Today is not the day. You can come back tomorrow." And I swear it went away. I
Wow.
swear. You know,
That is-
it worked. It
Another
worked.
one. You can take a Viagra, and the Viagra will make the blood flow go down to your crotch.
What?
Wait, what?
Wait.
That's a new
I have
one.
never
Really?
taken a Viagra.
If
Wait,
you just take it, like when you're on your period, and see what happens.
I'm in my
That is
40s.
wild.
Yeah, because the
Wild.
Viagra, it sends all the blood flow down to your groin.
Wait, so it would.
So
Wouldn't that make you bleed more?
you want to do it like the night before to just flush it
Oh,
out.
so it's like getting everything out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a blood.
Yeah, it's
Enema?
like, yeah. I'm like destroy. I'm like just like
A blood.
yeah.
I've never.
I did
heard
that.
That I've never heard.
I did that and I didn't. I was in the middle of a heavy period, like day 2, and the third day I had nothing, and then day 4 it just resumed. But that I don't know. I need to like test that out a little bit more.
Okay,
All right, see
interesting.
See what happened.
We are
Okay.
not medical professionals.
Well, yeah,
Do not.
Don't try
Trust
this at home.
me.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
have sex a lot, and I will do it at any means necessary.
Kazumi, are you? You're hosting the AVN Awards.
Swag.
Oh shit!
That's so exciting. How exciting is that?
I know,
Oh,
right?
I'm so happy for you. I remember I hosted the AVN Awards in 2016.
did.
You can probably find a picture of it somewhere.
Pop it
Yeah,
there.
look it up.
Boop.
Look it up. 2016
Yeah, that was a
AVN
fun
Awards. Joanna Angel hosting. I hosted with Annika Albright,
Albright,
Mick Blue's
yeah.
wife.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she was. And actually, they were the only couple. Really, they male and female. They won male performer of the year and female
Oh, and
performer.
they were
of the
That's
year.
husband
so
and wife, yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was really beautiful.
They must have awesome sex, for sure.
They're such sweet people. We
I love them.
Yeah, I love them both.
Annika had her baby, and she kind of
Yeah.
stepped back from the business, but
Is that you?
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh my God, how cute!
Oh yeah, there. That was like.
At one of
I think
the-
that was like the
the
nominations
pre-party.
party
Wait,
or
what
something.
day was this?
this was
Let's see.
2016.
Was this the one you were
2016?
hosting?
No, she hosted it this year, and I was just.
No. You hosted it.
I
Or
hosted
you presented it.
I hosted the XBiz.
Yeah, we hosted the
Awards.
XBiz
Yeah, I
Awards
was
together
there.
last year.
Last year.
I hosted with Annika Albright in 2016 the AVN Awards, and it's such an amazing experience.
I know.
I'm really excited for you.
Are you
It's also like it's happened so fast.
Yeah, I'm like
Took me a zillion years in porn to get
don't
us to host the
know
AVN Awards. It happened to me
who
right away.
decided that for me, but whoever it is. Thank you. Love you so much. But I was telling Aaron when he was inside me, or no, I was and then like when
While you're,
but
so I'm hosting the AVN Awards.
No, but I was like the first time I had came to AVN, I got a ticket for the award show as a fan. Like I was just a hornball, and he was the
That was
presenter.
actually- Oh,
He was a
It
presenter.
was the year I presented. So
that's-
this was probably the year before you.
before
hosted.
COVID.
Yeah,
It
so maybe
was-
2017. or
Yeah, and
something.
I
You're
was
after,
like,
you mean.
Or after.
and then we had sex, and I was like, no way, that's cool. And I remember,
And did you picture him presenting an award? And now for the next award.
Well, it was like we're after we fucked today, we're getting dressed, and she's like, "It's so crazy that just a few years ago I was like a horny fan, and
I'm
now
still a horny fan.
And
So
she's
it's
like, and now we're like in a high-rise hotel, like like fucking during magic hour.
yeah,
you know?
it's great.
Yeah.
What's so funny that not a lot of people have that. in common. But my first year at the AVN Awards, I basically went as a fan.
Yeah, I was a real horny girl.
Oh, I was. Well, I guess it
You
was.
were too.
I was, but I.
But
I had it. Burning Angel was websites. I had gone to AVN. I didn't have a ticket or anything. I wasn't important enough
right.
to really have a pass or anything. I was just Burning Angel was like pretty new at that point. It had only been around for like 2 or 3 years or something. It was very early days. It was in 2004, I think. This was in 2004.
Do you remember the first time I saw you? You were checking into the hotel that gives nice cookies in Miami. Yeah, the DoubleTree Hotel. I think it was Miami. And I was like, sluts are a better world because you're in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah. And you were like, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. And I was getting a cookie in Miami.
Yeah,
right? I was in Miami.
That was like probably the 7th time I asked for a cookie. Like that day.
I was just checking.
Like I was going back there to be like, can I have another cookie? Like I would
And
eat
then you just see Joanna eating all the cookies.
like I would eat it and then I would walk
cookies.
back and I'd be like, can I have another one? And they'd be like,
You're like,
"Oh,
I'm
fine."
checking in again.
Yeah.
Checking in again. I want another cookie. Man, my very first AVN, I got a pass to the trade show, not the award show from someone, whatever. And I walked around and then, I remember they were like, oh, Saturday night's the award show. I didn't even know there was an award show.
Did you look like this? Did you look like a porn star
20 years
lady?
ago?
Less tits. Less tits, but similar.
Yeah,
But
I think I looked like a stripper from New Jersey.
Yeah.
This was in 2004. But yeah, I remember I was like, I really want to go to the AVN Awards. I didn't even know there was an award show for porn. I had no idea. This was back when no fans could go. It was literally just invite only. This was before there were cell phones or anything. So like literally like nobody knew what went on in there. Like nothing was recorded in there. It was before it was on Showtime or anything.
Yeah.
So it was just a mystery of what happened at the AVN Awards. And I remember I kind of like stood outside and I just sort of asked a bunch of people if they needed a date. And someone
cute.
eventually said
She
yes.
just hit the streets. You know?
Yeah.
Just hit the
I
streets.
kind
Just
of
hit
like
the
stood
streets.
outside. Well, outside the award show, which was
Oh, okay.
like
I was like,
inside
how
the Venetian.
outside are we?
Like inside the hotel.
Oh, okay.
And
She was just walking the strip, like,
I was like, whoa.
flashing one boob to the
Right,
street, like,
yeah.
hey, anybody need
I
a
would have
date?
taken you
I
up for
was
the
like-
offer. I'd be like, all right, sure.
No, it was inside the hotel. And I was like, does anyone need a date? Does anyone date? And then, and I was like, I remember I said that year, I was like, it's my goal to eventually have my own ticket to the AVN Awards. That was my
how
goal.
cute.
So when I got to host it, I was like crying so much. And then, whatever. It was like,
And
pretty big
now
deal.
Kazumi's hosting it.
It's a really big deal.
It is.
Yeah. And it's so stressful.
Yeah, I can't wait to be stressed. I'm excited.
And the producer of the show makes it really stressful.
Yeah, he's tough on you.
I know.
He's hard on
Oh,
you.
Gary.
Yeah.
Love him.
But just it goes by really fast.
Yeah.
It goes by so fast. Like when you're on stage.
No,
it
I'm
just-
super excited. I also can't. I don't know why they chose me, but I'm like, thank you. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Well, of course we know why they chose you.
Yeah, but also
know.
there's like a million other people that are like
Well,
super
you know.
cool.
Well,
Well, you know what? This
but
year
that
it's you.
means
This
you're
year
the coolest
it's
one.
you.
She's also hosting with Luna Star.
Swag.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Shout out to Luna.
Luna Star is
Yeah,
the
hell yeah.
sexiest woman in the whole
She's
wide world.
she's
Yeah.
amazing. That's
Yeah.
gonna be really fun.
We
I'm
love-
excited for you. What are
Wow.
you going to wear or not wear?
I have two
Is
dresses.
this going to be hard for you because you have to wear clothes? And
Yeah.
Gary is going to want those nipples covered. I know that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'll get back to that.
Yeah, she had an idea.
Wait, what was your idea?
Well, I was just gonna be
You were just going to be naked.
I was yeah.
That's it. No
I was gonna be
outfit.
but we can't do pasties. Like pasty, like
'Cause
you
it's
know, like when
for
Riley
cable
Reid do like the
TV,
little,
so-
like the little pasty.
You know, you're going to have to talk
You know
to
what, you're
him. I remember
Kazumi.
he went over this a million. He's like, he was very like, he wanted.
No nipples.
Yeah. He was
None.
very, very against nipples showing.
You know what though, Kazumi, you're such a trailblazer, and sometimes I've seen you just kind of
Yeah.
create your own path and break
But they
the rules.
are strict
Maybe-
about it. In Vegas, they're particularly strict
Then the
about
nipples will hide, but
Yeah.
you know what it looks
They're
like.
very strict about that. I mean,
Google
even
it.
even outside the red carpet, they have people like giving you.
You can't have alcohol and nipples, from what I understand.
What?
Something like that.
What kind of
Vegas is very strict about
is
nipples.
is this Vegas? Like this?
It's
This
very
is not
strict
the
about
point.
nipples.
And-
I have like many stories. I remember once it was a party that it was a Burning Angel party at the Playboy Club. So not only are we in Vegas, we were at the Playboy
Where's
Club.
the Playboy Club now? Is it still
I don't know,
happening?
but it was at the Palms at the time. I don't know. Is it still there? I'm not sure.
I need
But,
to join.
I don't know. I don't think it's a club you join.
Oh,
it was
It's like a bar.
Okay, it was like a bar.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay,
a club.
okay.
Not like a club like you pay to.
I had a different vision. Sorry.
And I don't know if it's there, but it was
It's not like
a
Soho
nightclub. Like they just called it. Okay,
So you're at the Playboy Club.
And then a bunch of photographers are there when we entered the party and blah blah blah. And one of the girls lifted her shirt up, and I'm not. It was like, goosh, like 50 security guards were
Whoa.
like, get out of here. And they just
over?
escorted her out of the hotel. I felt so bad because she had flown in.
She's just trying to live.
Yeah,
She's trying to
I
be
know.
What the hell?
This was not only during AVN. This was inside.
She's just trying to be
So this was a
free.
porn convention at a Playboy.
I've walked
night-
through
like,
the
at a-
Vegas casinos with my titties out. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know.
And
how
they
that
kicked her
happened.
out, and they told her she was never allowed in the Palms ever again. And she was
Wow.
staying there, and they wouldn't even let her stay there. They made her go to her, like, escort her to her room, and she had to get her stuff and
Oh,
leave.
poor girl.
So yeah, I felt it was
Maybe
awful.
she
It-
was
yeah.
like the bartender at the Playboy Club's like ex-girlfriend.
No.
And he's like, she's 86.
They're very, and I remember from getting booths, like, when I had to be the one
They
to get a booth.
hate
There are
nipples.
many pages in those rule
Well-
books of like if there's nipples at your booth. It's like a $50,000 fine.
I've been wanting to
So-
do a live sex show so bad.
I didn't
and
mean
it's-
to be the nipple police. I'm so sorry.
thank you.
Just show your nipples if you want to. I'm just, but, like,
I
I'm
won't
not-
do it.
I'm
This,
not
this
responsible.
dress is hard.
Even if you
Okay, but
get
what-
arrested, you'll be on like fucking TMZ or something.
Yeah.
because
I could
it'll
have
be
a
great.
Kendra
Yeah.
Sutherland
Yeah,
timeline.
yeah.
That'd be-
Exactly.
Dude, your OnlyFans will triple. if
They'll
you
be
get
like,
arrested.
all right,
when
that's
you're
fine.
too slutty to host the AVN Awards. That's,
I love it.
It's too much.
Speaking of slutty, are we looking at a dick? Is that something we're
I don't know
doing?
if we have one.
I don't have a
today.
dick on deck. Sorry.
dick.
I mean,
That's
we
okay.
have like
Okay.
some dicks right here.
Hey,
Whoa.
yeah, but we talked about this actually off camera earlier. I don't want my dick rated. I leave
yeah,
that. I
you're
leave
not
that
a
for
dick
these
rating
boys.
guy.
You know,
Yeah.
So anyway,
They love it, and
but,
I respect them.
for everyone out there, if you have a dick pic and you want Joanna, myself, and whatever lovely friend we have to give you our honest opinion of it, you can submit it to justthetipsxo@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Twitter and Instagram. Is there any like questions or anything, Brian? Anything in
Should
the
we answer a question?
Yeah, maybe
Let's
we-
answer a
Wait,
question.
is that the reason why this is called Just the Tip? Because you guys rate dicks? Or
No,
No.
it started out because
wait, what does that have-
originally
what is-
we wanted to give like advice
Advice?
for no reason, but
Oh.
but realized we weren't very good at giving
Yeah,
advice.
I don't know. I don't know why it's called that.
so
And
now-
then we also
yeah.
realized there's like about 700 other podcasts called Just the Tips.
So-
But the logo was already made at that point.
It was a
so
beautiful
just-
logo.
You
so
guys
We
fuck
just
love
it.
the
kind of
tips.
stuck with
Yeah.
it. We don't really give anyone any tips
Yeah,
at all.
But we try sometimes.
We gave a period tip,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then we
period
said,
tip.
"Don't
We said-
listen to me, just
Yeah.
in case."
Yeah,
Do
we said take Viagra and put lube on a sponge.
Brian,
That's a tip for you.
Let's do one question. Any question, even if it's a question from Google.
Give me 1 second. I have to re-log into the Gmail. I'll edit all this up. But we didn't
System
get any
error.
We didn't get any new video questions.
We've been slacking on that a little bit.
Sad.
Yeah.
Little did they know it would have been me today. What is this cough button?
Press it and cough. Wait, did it work?
It did.
Hold it down and while you cough. Yeah, see, it mutes your microphone.
Oh, I thought that was a cough sound effect.
No. Like, oh my god!
I was like, what does this mean?
Well, look, see, now we're giving more tips. That's a button for muting your microphone.
And specifically coughing. No farting, no burping.
Only
Everything else,
coughing. We
everything
like
else has
coughing.
to get on the record.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you have coming up next?
yes.
Other than the AVN Awards, you are always doing something like what I really love about having watched your career in just the last 2 years or so. It's like, I never know what to expect from you. And I think it's so awesome because I have been in porn for a really long time. I say was because it's such a weird place.
You're still here.
Joanna,
I
feel like I'm
we
retired.
literally just
I
fucked
know.
yesterday.
I don't live in LA.
In a bakery.
I know. I don't
live in New York,
LA,
which
and
is-
I'm not part of the porno like everyday cycle of
It's in your
whatever. It's
blood.
like almost like
It's in your
I'm not
soul.
in
You
school.
can't
It's like I'm
deny
not in
it.
high school anymore, and I'm like
You're
out in
alumni.
the, I'm an alumni. Yeah, so it's like I
But you're
graduated,
active,
but not really.
active alumni.
Yeah.
You're active. You're still here.
Whatever it is.
Still slutty.
I
Fucking
felt like
us.
things, things became very like routine, and a lot of things were the same, and a lot of stuff was, I don't know, things were getting kind of stale, I guess. And you came in and you shook things up.
It's true.
And I
was a little
really
party.
respect that about you. And I think you, I actually myself, I think I told Emma this on the episode. I was
My queen.
a little lost, like OnlyFans was a new thing for me. I mean, it was kind of new for everyone, and it was just so different than my experience in studio porn.
Yeah.
And I just didn't really. It's like a part of me didn't like it very much, even though I loved the freedom it brought me in life, and I loved a lot of things about it, and I love that I didn't have to like be part of the structure.
Yeah, you could do whatever.
I could do whatever, but like I did miss the community of porn, and I felt like OnlyFans was like, oh, I'm just shooting content, and like I feel like I'm not part of a thing anymore, and it was a little bit sad. And I felt like once you came into the scene, you sort of brought like a community to all the creators.
I was like, yeah,
which I really loved.
I want to be part of the thing,
and it made me feel, I don't know, I like it, and it made me more excited about my own OnlyFans. It made me, I don't know, you put like a new coat of paint on content and content traits. I feel like you invented the word collab. Did you invent the word collab?
I didn't invent it.
I think you invented it.
Yeah, but I did
think
do
you
a lot of
invented it.
collabs.
But like you kept saying it, and I was like, does that mean
collab?
scene?
Yeah.
Does that mean scene? You kept saying collab, and I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, I think that
combine
means scene.
forces. Yeah.
Yes, and I was like, oh, I get it now. And I was like, let's collab.
So 2024, Kazumi, what's in store for you?
Yeah, what's in
next?
store? What are you gonna do? How many gangbangs?
In the vein of collabs, I think it's funny that I made a joke about having a baby with you and then calling that a collab. So actually, I just use the word collab for everything.
Yeah,
like collab.
You called a collab post a baby.
We shared this water.
Yeah.
It was a collab.
We collab.
It means you share something.
Yeah. Well, I just believe in community over competition. Like we should have fun. Like we should.
I really love that about you, because I think there was actually way too much competition in porn, and it was one of the things that made it dark and sad. For me, at least, and it created a lot of division amongst people.
Yeah.
And I really love the spirit of community you bring to everyone.
There's
and
enough
you don't believe in
money.
gatekeeping. Yeah, exactly. There's enough holes in money.
Yeah, we're unlimited holes.
It's like you just want everyone to have sex with everyone and make money off it and have a good time, and you're always sharing your advice.
So
Thanks.
what is next?
Yeah, what is
There's
next?
a lot of things I'm planning to do next year. I think the big one is I'm gunning to learn how to I want to get into e-commerce, so I want to learn how to like do my own clothing brand. I'm also making a comic book, which is a random project of
Are
mine.
you drawing it?
No, I had the script, and like we're just making it horny, and we'll just sell it at like Anime Expo and comic book conventions, and I'll do like a comic book tour because I'm a nerd.
I'll purchase.
It's
one
amazing.
For sure.
It has
amazing.
naked people in it. It's
Love
gonna
it.
be a hentai.
Is it like Kazumi? Are you like a superhero in it?
Yeah,
Like
I'm a
sexy,
superhero,
slutty-
and there's like Avengers of porn people.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, how fun.
love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We got
Good
the
for you.
comic. We got. I'm sure more collabs on the
more
horizon.
collabs, more gangbangs.
We've
babies.
got.
I want to do a TED Talk. That's a big thing I want
Okay,
to do.
cool.
I want to do a TED
I'm sure you
Talk
could do one.
because I saw Ray Little Black do one.
Yeah.
That's
out
cool.
in Taiwan?
In
or where-
Bangkok,
Bangkok,
yeah. Which is Thailand.
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 Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw some clips from it. It looked really cool.
Yeah, I love like how right now it feels like the bridge between sex work and like mainstream work is like it's like closing up.
It is.
It's like
I know.
It's like I'm at galas, I'm at album release parties, I'm at fashion shows. Like we're all doing everything, and it's no longer. It doesn't stop any opportunity. In fact, it like just enhances it. It makes it edgy and cool.
Yeah, we're fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's time.
I have my own question for you.
Oh, okay.
I need advice.
Okay.
You are very like a strong proponent of like basically being like a reality character online. Like your social media and your OnlyFans are like very intertwined, and I've always like noticed that about you. It is very overwhelming to keep up with everything. So if you just had to pick like one platform or two platforms, or if you're giving advice to someone, because like it's impossible for me to update everything every single day, all the time. I can't put 100% into every single social media platform and still do good porn and do a million other things.
I think like the easiest thing is repurposing, because like, for example, we have
but you're still updating them
podcasts, right?
Right.
This podcast goes on YouTube as long form, but this podcast, when you cut it into like 10 clips, can go on TikTok, Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts, and that's.
But you still think it's important to update all of them?
Well, no, those would be the same content.
I know, I get it, but you still have to put it on every platform.
I would, but I mean, I like Instagram and Twitter.
I do too.
Yeah, but I think TikTok is honestly the best converter.
I know,
but I think I would rather die.
I was really like posting on TikTok like every single
Twitch
day
streaming,
for a while, and that's the thing. I've never done Twitch.
Twitch streaming is beyond my itty little bitty brain.
Okay,
that's like not, but I think that's like the best one, because that's just you existing, and then like that turns into a million forms of content continually updated the longer you're alive.
Okay, so Twitch streaming is like
but like
but you don't do it.
I hate. When I'm off camera, it's time for me to not be cool anymore. Yeah.
No, I get it. It's
I have a time limit of coolness, and then like after that, it's like I don't want to talk to anyone.
Okay, that's so fair. If you stick to Instagram and Twitter, that's okay.
No, I don't think those are the best for converting. I think TikTok and Twitch are, unfortunately.
Right. The two things you don't.
But like everyone needs an Instagram. Everyone
need one.
Yeah. Well, if you get deleted 17 times, you need to make that 18th one. Because
I get it.
If you don't, someone else is going to make another Joanna Angel, and they'll make money off of that.
I think TikTok is only converting though if you go viral.
So what I did was I hated doing those hot girl TikToks. Those would make me throw up.
I can't do them.
But I would do these podcasts.
Right.
I would make 10 TikTok accounts, and I would just drop a TikTok every single day.
So is it good to post for multiple accounts?
Well, it just increases your chance of virality.
So you have a whole bunch of TikTok accounts.
You could just have someone run those. That's just busy work. It's not like
All right.
Ew. Right?
You're not the first person to tell me to have multiple. I'm like, multiple TikToks. That sounds terrible.
No, it sounds like
a horrible thing to do.
I just want to have sex.
Right. Yeah, I know. I just
want to have sex.
The goal.
But I have to do more to have sex
right?
and have a cool life and have appetizers, and that's just crazy.
Well, we've had sex. We've had a good chat. We have one thing left to do, and that is at the end of every episode we make a haiku poem.
A haiku.
So we're gonna make.
I bought Asa Akira's haiku book.
Did you?
Have it before porn. Yeah.
Well, shout out. We love Asa. We love Asa. Okay, so there's three of us. 3 lines, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
I think Kazumi should start it off.
Kazumi, you start it off. Can be about anything or nothing, or related to the show or not. 5 syllables.
It's Christmas time.
No, okay.
That's your line?
Christmas time. No, that's only 4. It's Christmas
It's
time.
a Christmas time. It's 5.
It's a Christmas time. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Why?
No, don't shame her.
Yeah.
Is that
This
your
is like
final
the
answer?
cleanest thing I've ever heard you say.
Was I supposed to go dirty?
No, you can.
You're just supposed to be yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I like wholesome Kazumi.
Okay, that's just where my
What
mind
is it?
went.
It's a Christmas
Okay,
time.
hold on. Let me take the second one then. Hold on.
It's a Christmas time.
You can get
It's a
horny.
Christmas time. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
It's a Christmas time. Horny in the bakery.
Horny
in the bakery.
Babe.
What?
Okay.
Eat my cream pie.
Oh! Babe, eat my cream. Yeah, okay.
Or eat my cream pie, babe.
Well, which one is it?
Eat my cream pie, babe.
Okay, so
Wow, so polite.
here's our beautiful holiday themed poem. It's a Christmas time. Horny in the bakery. Eat my cream pie, babe.
Yay.
And this has been another great episode of Just the Tips. Please follow us on all the platforms. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Share us with your friends. Every little bit of interaction helps. Kazumi, where can we find you on the internet?
OnlyFans.com/Kazumi's World, which is the same name as my Twitter and Instagram.
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for fucking us. Thank you for hanging out.
You can
and
watch us
sharing
have
your stories. Be on the lookout for all kinds of hot sex with us and Kazumi.
Yay!
Yay! We'll we'll see you on the next one. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.